I wanted to capture a little more of the beauty of this state park. Disclaimer, you will hear me in this video refer to this as Buckskin Canyon State Park, and it is not. It is Buckskin Mountain State Park. So there's a little disclaimer. That is a prickly pear. That is a cow's tongue cactus. Saguaro. And I have wondered since we got here, the little short ones are barrel cactus. Let me get on down here. A little short one there, calico cactus, hedgehog cactus. So now we're up to date on our different types of cactus. They do have a camp store that is closed, and they sell firewood. $7 a bundle. They have a swimming area if you're brave enough to get in there. Water's probably about, should be in the 50s. Where we at today, honey? Okay, now we get to go back down a little bit, and then when we get to the other side, we'll go back up. This is the bridge that crosses Route 95. We press on. There's where we're headed. See all them clippings up in there? That is where an animal sleeps, or has slept, or has made a home. Just when you think the last photo or the last video is the best you've ever taken, you come upon a new horizon. I wanted to show you guys something. So I walk down this trail. You will see up here, it turns to a reddish hue. Isn't that really cool? Isn't that really cool? Red rock. We're getting into an area here with a lot of red rocks. Now, I don't know whether anybody watching this video could tell me if that's from minerals, what causes the red hue. Maybe I'll research it and add it to this video. I guess with Google we can research almost anything. Rick from Gone Again would know. I guess it's probably just a different type of mineral in the rock. I always try to wear a big floppy hat, especially on these long trails, hikes. Reason being, the sun doesn't really, act like it's out. It's overcast, but I guarantee that sun is really beating down through there. And if you see, I've got holes in my hat here that lets ventilation come out, lets my head cool. We need to let our head cool. Bring water. I'm going to sit down up here and have me maybe a half a banana and a little bit of water before I go on. A little bit of potassium and some fresh water does a body good. I have no service here, but I do have ability to make emergency call. Well, there's something over here, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't think this is the abandoned mines, but I want to walk over here and see what this is. Take you with me. Oh, this doesn't go back in very far. This only goes back in about maybe 6 foot. Could be used for a shelter. I brought this extra solar chargeable battery pack with me. This is 3,300 milliamp hours. And it'll run the GoPro pretty much all night long. But you never know what you're going to run into out here. There's another hole. Looks like about 6 foot deep. Here it is, Bucky's number 3 mine shaft. And the depth I can't really read, but you can kind of see down in there a little bit. I'll bring you up here, you might be able to see better. Bucky's number 3 mine. Well, it's time to head back. There's a front moving into Arizona in this region. It's supposed to bring 50 to 60 mile per hour winds Wednesday. They've been predicted for about a week now, so we will see. But it looks like there's some type of front moving in. It's going to be up and down going back, but there's going to be more down, I believe, than up. I couldn't check my elevation due to not having any service here. Out west, I could see towers straight over there, but out west you have very little T-Mobile, and I have my T-Mobile phone. There's some areas where you have great T-Mobile 5G, but most of the service out here is Verizon and AT&T. I hope I'm not lost. Seems like I'm off the trail a little bit. It's not good to get off that narrow path. Starting to believe it's worse for a person to sit around and do nothing than it is to be active, because when I sit around too long, it's when I get stoved up. I guess stoved up, I've always heard my grandparents and parents say stoved up. It's when you stop using your joints and they just get arthritis built up on them. You're better off to just try to keep using them for as long as you can. Well, you guys, this is Skinner's mine, and the shaft depth is 28 feet, water depth is 17 feet.
There's a road that...
The main ore mined out of this was copper. So we found a second mine. This is Skinner's mine. That would take a lot of perseverance to carve through that rock 28 feet deep, 30 some feet deep. A lot of perseverance. I would probably go 2 or 3 feet and say I'm done, go home. Gotta make time going down. Guess you gotta slow way down going up. Time for a respite. Arizona, California. And in the middle is the Colorado River. Right there, and I made us go out of focus. That is the peak I was over by when I started back.